Here we have an outstanding, well-sculpted Paleo-American story stone face and mammoth effigy. And this one hails from the beaches of Lake Michigan. This was found on a Lake Michigan beach. And these are sold on the market. These are found on the beaches of Lake Michigan and a lot of Florida beaches. And they're called hagstones on the open market, you might say. They're sold as hagstones. This was sold to me as a hagstone. Hagstones are just a name that's been invented to label odd-shaped stones that have faces typically of old faces. And that's why they call them hagstones. Of course, we know that story stone face and mammoth effigies have both a young human face and an old human face, along with a mammoth images of a young mammoth and an old mammoth. So what we have here is a beautifully sculpted piece, outstandingly so, of a baby mammoth facing left. This is the eye of the mammoth, this natural hole, and that hairdo up there atop the head of the baby mammoth has all been beautifully sculpted into the stone. That's bas relief. That's all been sculpted in there 12,000 years ago or older. And these chips here, this is a chip here, and this is a chip here. Those are more modern chips. It was found on the beach, one of the beaches of Lake Michigan. And so it's bound to have gotten tumbled or hit by other rocks and chipped there. All this carving is 12,000 years old or older, maybe back to 16,000 years with the first peopling of the Americas. But that's the hair of the baby mammoth above its head, and this is its little trunk coming down to the left here. Just outstanding. And look at the human face right here. Here's the eye of the face, here's the nose, and the mouth down below. What an outstanding profile of a human face looking off from the back of the mammoth, which is typical of these paleo story stones. They're found by the millions and billions on the surface all around the Americas, all around the United States, and all around North America and South America. I found them on every continent except Antarctica. So I found them from Australia and, like I say, every continent, Africa, every continent except Antarctica. And they're very common, and they're found by the trillions worldwide. There was obviously a mammoth worship tradition of some kind, a mammoth religion, maybe a mammoth creation myth, that they thought that we evolved from the mammoth being the biggest, baddest animal in the jungle at that time. And nothing was going to take down a mammoth. A saber-toothed cat wouldn't have a chance. So the mammoth was really the king of the jungle. And like the Olmec revered the jaguar, which they thought we evolved from, and thus the Olmec word jaguar tradition. And they thought we evolved from the jaguar because it was the biggest, baddest, strongest animal in the jungle. So we must have evolved from it. Anyway, this is the baby mammoth looking left with the face looking off to the right. That's the young face looking off to the right. Now we have the old face, bearded face here, with the eye here or here, and the nose off to the right, and the mouth down below here. That's the older face. Got a bit of a beard, and he's got look like a pointed cap. He's very interesting. So we have the human face there, the older one. We have the young face looking off from the back of the mammoth. When we turn it over this way, now we have another mammoth image facing right, with the trunk over here. And when we look at it this way, another great face. Here's the eye of the face, here's the nose, and here's the mouth right here. And that's the hair, that bas relief there, that raised area, and going up to the top of the head is the hair of the back of the head. That's a young face there, looking off to the left. Just an outstanding paleo story stone face and mammoth effigy, beautifully carved in bas relief from our Paleo-Indian friends here in the Lake Michigan area. Outstanding.